Dear students, I am to continue the previous lesson that I already delivered. It was the portrait of a lady. Let's discuss short answer and questions. Short questions and answers means the questions that is required for you. Questions consisting of 2 marks and 4 marks. Let's see what are the major questions that I am to discuss. How can you say that the author and grandmother were good friends? The author and grandmother both were good friends. When author's parents went away to capital for service, he was left in village with grandmother. Grandmother would wake him up every day in the morning and get him ready also. She used to sing morning prayers in the hope that he would listen and learn it by heart. She would make his food, his breakfast, and would go to school also. The school was attached to a temple. She would stay inside and he would read outside on the veranda. The relationship continued when the author and grandmother both went to city. When father settled there, they were called. The author shared the same room and usual discussion what was taught in school were given and discussed. In this way we can say that the author and the grandmother both were good friends. Next question is, how was the friendship snatched away or broken away? The friendship between the author and grandmother was snatched away when the author went to city. Initially, they shared the same room. When the author went in senior class, then he was given a separate room. But before it, you have to understand the point. She asked several questions about the teaching in schools. Once he said that he was given a music lesson. She didn't like it. She asked what was taught in school, and he asked in school the teachings were there, some of the English vocabularies, principles of Archimedes, and world, the earth being round, and so on. Once he said that he was given music lesson, and she got disturbed. It was that in this condition, in that social status, music was not meant for civilized folk. It was meant for harlots and beggars only. That is why she didn't like, and since then she didn't speak to and asked about the teachings. Normal gossip was snatched away. And when he was in village, she would go to school, taking some of the chapati, would throw to the dogs, and stay there, went to school and returned back together, talking and with a usual communication. But in town, he goes to school bus, goes by school bus to English school. By this way, this usual friendship was snatched away, and later he went away abroad. So this friendship was snatched. How did grandmother pass her time? This is a very important question. Usual work of grandmother was to pass with spinning wheels and morning prayers. Early in the morning she would do morning prayer, the author would listen. She had hoped that he would listen and learn it by heart, but he never bothered to listen. But he listened just because she loved grandmother's voice. She would pray, murmur on rosary, on beads of rosary. Every moment she would pray. And while on spinning wheels, she would continue her prayer. Even if somebody come to talk to her, she would get disturbed because she would not like to disturb by unusual gossiping. She would like to pray. So praying was the usual. And one more important pastime was there that she said the most important time. And at in afternoon she would feed sparrows, and all the sparrows would come on parts, on shoulder, on head, here and there, and she would like it very much, and she would think that her time is well past. Another question is there. How can you say that grandmother was a religious lady? Yes, grandmother was a religious lady. We can say it in various ways. First, we say that when the author was a child and was left in village with grandmother would sing morning prayer, and the author would listen it. Then she would go to school, and while the author would read outside in the veranda by the priest, mother would read scriptures inside the temple. It means her prayer, her worship was there. She would feed dogs. Love of animals is also a sign of being a religious woman. And when settled in city, she would pray, use a spinning wheel and do morning prayers. She would always engage herself on the beads of rosary. Rosary, you understand, mala. On mala, she would do some of the prayers in the name of the God, and by this way, even feeding sparrows was her usual pastime, and it was also a sign of being religious lady. Describe the last scene of grandmother's life. Last scene is very important. When the author returned from abroad, he thought that mother would be there or not, but she knew she was alive and did not look even a day older. In the evening she was taken ill, and doctor came and told that it will go away. But she knew differently. She prayed at that time also. Her beads of rosary were there in her hands, and others would say that it will pass away, the fever will go away. But she knew it. Her time, last time, has reached. And she said not to disturb her because she could not pray last day. She was disturbed that she could not pray last day. And her last breath came, and she breathed her last. What happens? That is important. When they went for the preparation of funeral, then thousands of sparrows came and here and there sat silently. No sound is there, no chirping, usual sound that used to be there. A bedlam of chirping has been used, the words, but it is not there. Sound, no sound. Birds scattered here and there, but Even author's mother brought some bits of some bread and threw it to them, but these sparrows took no notice to them, and by this she passed away. Thank you very much. These are the major questions. Some more questions may be there, but take no tension, that is enough. Just repeat it, like it, and comment it, how you like it, how you feel it. So just give your views. Thank you very much.